everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and I'm a beauty enthusiast and we're here today to discover a new duped palette. Now this time I am calling it a dupe video because I have the palette that is actually duping. So if you're interested in finding out who's duping who and all that good stuff, you can keep on watching. And if you haven't already, if you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button, click the bell button so you know when I come out with another video. Alright guys, now before I continue, in case you're looking at me and like, Chris, why are you so white? Like, I'm extra light today. This is not my skin tone, and the reason why is because as I was getting ready, it's already super late here in New York, but I did get the palette today, so I wanted to jump right into the review. I went ahead and I used my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am the shade Golden Beige, but I forgot that I got a tan, so I'm no longer this shade anymore, so that's why I'm looking like just a little bit lighter than, you know, my normal complexion. So we're just gonna act like I'm not this normally and just deal with me for today, guys, because I really did not feel like taking everything off and then finding one that's closer, because I just have to go shopping. I have to go shopping and I have to find one that's now my skin tone because I got a tan and I'm no longer that shade. So that's why I look a little light-skinned, guys. Alright, I'm going to continue anyways. So the palette that we are going to be talking about today is by Face Candy, and it's called Disco Fever. So Face Candy is a company that is known to make dupes. I have reviewed Face Candy palettes on my channel before. I did the Atlantis palette, I did the Smoothie palette, and I gotta be honest with you guys, so far I have not been such a huge fan of Face Candy. I did like some of their palettes from before, like the Sahara palette and the Amazonia palette. Sometimes the shades in their palettes might be a little bit chalky, and sometimes you might have to build it up more and more. The last palette I reviewed by them was called Atlantis, and I did find that there were some shades in there that were a bit patchy and it was very frustrating to work with. I was able to make a beautiful look with it. If you have no idea what that look was, you can go ahead and click the link that's going to pop up above and you can go check out the Atlantis palette. But it was just really frustrating to work with. So when it comes to Face Candy, I don't get as excited. However, when I saw the inside of this, because they did post pictures of it, I was like, hold on a second. This looks just like the inside of this palette. Now, Face Candy is known to dupe Too Faced. Too Faced is a higher end brand. So this palette is called the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. This retails for $49, and this one is a $16 palette that is only found on the ShopHush app. So if you have no idea what the ShopHush app is, you can go ahead and look it up through your app store, whichever you have, whether it be iPhone or Android, and you can download it and get all the details on these palettes along with other palettes and other makeup brands that are on there. They have NYX, Wet n Wild, you name it, they have a lot. So you can only get it through the app. You cannot get it on the website. If you live outside the United States, it is not available to you just yet, but they are working on it. This is $16, this is $49, and they do look similar. Now, I have not opened this yet. I just got it in the mail. I haven't opened it. I haven't looked at it up close. I have seen pictures. I'm really excited to actually put this side by side. So this is going to be a first impression / review of this palette and talking about how it is similar or different to this palette. So we're gonna find out, right? So let me stop talking. Well, let's open up this palette and find out the real tea. So this palette, in the back, it says 16 color eyeshadow collection. It has the ingredients. It says it's cruelty free. Its net weight is 19.2 grams, 0.67 ounces. And when you open her up, the, of course, box that it comes in is the same as the cover. It does right here feel really cool because these little dots actually pop out of the palette itself. It's a nice little matte ombre looking palette because it goes from light pink to dark. I like the design of this palette. I think it's really nice. In the back, it has the empty circles with the names in case, you know, you forget which names are which. I believe this does show the name on the inside. I don't know, I can't remember, but so far it is pretty. It's a cute packaging. So let's open her up. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this definitely looks like Too Faced. Holy chalupas. It does come with a slip cover, of course. It comes with a nice sized mirror. Like, this is really big. It does fold all the way back, so that's great. And this is her right here. I'm going to bring this up close so you guys can see it. We have 4 mattes in this palette, and the rest is complete shimmer shades. So by math, 16 minus 4 would give you 12 shimmers. That is a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, okay? But that is very similar to the Too Faced Chocolate Gold. So I'm going to quickly open Too Faced, and I want to put them side by side so we can just get an idea first to see if, you know, if these guys are actually similar. Whoop. Sorry about that. So this is the inside of the Too Faced. This, you know, design is definitely not similar. So at least it's not completely taking... Oh my god, everything's falling. At least it's not completely taking the idea of Too Faced in terms of the chocolate gold. So this is the inside of Too Faced. It doesn't fold all the way back, but I am going to just put, hold on, this one right next to it without dropping anything else. I'm going to try to hold this up to you guys without dropping it. Hold on. Every shimmer that is in the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, which is on the bottom, is a shimmer in the Face Candy palettes. Every matte that's in the Too Faced is a matte in the Face Candy palette. So by eye, this is almost dead on, you guys. Dead on by the eye. So now we're going to go ahead and do some side-by-side swatches. I am not going to swatch every single shade. I know that on my channel before I used to swatch every single color on my arm, but it was time consuming, and when it comes to swatches, honestly, you really cannot get the true essence of the palette because there has been so many times where you swatch something and it looks great and it shows up on the eyes not so great, or vice versa. You swatch it and the swatch didn't come out so great, but then it blended like a dream. So I'm not a huge person when it comes to swatches. I used to be because I used to think it was just so pretty on the arms, but then it took a few palettes to teach me, guess what? It looks great, but it didn't work so great. Now, before we go into Face Candy, I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about the Too Faced palette. This palette right here is amazing. I love this palette. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the best Too Faced palettes that they came out with. The pigmentation is extreme, and of course, it smells like chocolate, which is, of course, Too Faced. And if you have no idea who Too Faced is, go find out. They have really great stuff. I love their stuff. So I will be comparing the formula in this and how good it is versus this one. Now, of course, this costs much more. So if this one is lacking a little bit, then, I mean, you get what you pay for, right? This is 16, this is 49. So if this one's a lot better, then it might be because it costs more and they put more, you know, into it. I don't know. Now, the names of the shadows in this palette are really cute. You have DJ, which is D-E-E-J-A-Y, not like D and J. It's actually spelled out, which is really cute, which is a shimmer pink. DJ, you have Casablanca, we have Flare, Boogie, Flashback, Flipside, Underground. It's all, of course, in the theme of disco. So I thought that this was really cute. Groove, dancehall, Studio 54, vinyl, really nice. Now we're going to go ahead and do some side-by-side swatches. I am going to put the Too Faced first, and then I'll put the Face Candy right next to it. So let's see. Which one I should do first? I really want to swatch DJ, so I'm going to go ahead and take Livin' Lavish. No, wait. Sorry, New Money. Livin' Lavish is this purple one. I'm going to put it right here. This is Livin' Lavish. She is very pretty. I'm going to bring this up really quickly. Now on this finger right here, I'm going to take DJ. Let me just take it really quickly. Ooh. Okay, guys, these are very buttery. And it's not extremely crumbly like the way Face Candy used to be. See, I kind of took too much on my finger. Wow. Okay, so here they are side by side. This one is Too Faced and this one is Face Candy. What do you guys think? Really dead on. Like, I'm not seeing any differences. I mean, maybe slightly, maybe the Face Candy one is just a little bit darker. This is really close. They look identical, and it really did feel good going into with my finger. It felt really buttery, and I really do like so far that it wasn't as crumbly, because other palettes by Face Candy, when you swatch them, sometimes the shimmers can be just a little bit crumbly, and that could be a little annoying. But I mean, sometimes you just have to go in lightly and stuff like that, so it's annoying, but it's still workable, no big deal, right? Okay, so I went ahead and wiped my fingers. I'm gonna go ahead and take another shade. Let's see, which one should we do? Ooh, you know what, let's take Money Bags from Too Faced right here. Money bag. Ooh, I'm gonna put her right here. Ooh, that is stunning. Look at that. Yes. And on the index finger, I'm gonna go ahead and take Groove, which is down here. Again, feels the same as DJ, which is good, which means there's like a consistency to the palette. There's not like, you know, one thing that feels different. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, look at this, guys. That looks identical. Like dead on identical. There is no difference there. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. That is the same. The same. Holy crap. Wow. I'm a little speechless. I was a little bit prepared to be like, oh my god, wasted my money again with Face Candy. I'm not kidding, guys. You can go see those reviews for yourself. Atlantis and Smoothie, I did not like. I did not like the Face Candy palettes. And in the Smoothie one, I didn't even like the Too Faced palette that it was duping. So it was like double whammy. Didn't like them both. So, I mean, you guys could check for yourself if you do not believe me. Okay. Let's see. What else should we... What else? How about Old Money and Casablanca? Yeah. I'm going to take Old Money. Oh, wiped it off, by the way. Old Money, which is right here. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and take Casablanca, which is this one right here, my middle finger. Okay. Put her right next to her. Ooh. Wow. Look at this. Guys, Face Candy, like, is not playing around. The pigment is definitely there. Like, this is insane. And once again, it looks dead on. Too Faced looks just a little bit darker. Very little, though. You can barely tell. Honestly, you can barely tell. But they look dead on. Okay, guys, I think I'm done swatching the shimmers. I want to go ahead and do side-by-sides of the mattes. Hands are ready, arm is ready. I want to go ahead and dive into, let's see, we're going to go ahead and take Cocoa Truffle, which is pretty, like, brown matte shade from Too Faced. I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, next I'm going to take Donna from the Face Candy palette. Okay. The consistency, by the way, when I went in, it's the same as the shimmer. It felt really smooth and buttery, so that's good. Put this right next to it. Oh, I took a bit too much on my hands. Okay, let's bring this up for observation. What do you guys think? I think it looks, again, very similar. Very, very similar. I don't know, guys. These look dead on. Once again, I'm not seeing a difference. They felt very similar, too. Like, both are smooth, both are buttery. It's going to be really interesting finding out, you know, if they actually perform the same. Because they look the same, but will they perform the same? Now, the thing about the matte that I just swatched in the Face Candy palette is it's just a little bit sensitive. It's not extreme, but it did fall just a little bit. I might have pressed a little bit too hard. Going in with a brush, I might have to just lightly go in and build up. I'm not sure, but that's the vibe I'm getting so far because it just crumbled a little bit. So I'm just going to do that for now. Get out. No! Dirty my palette. Oh, I have to do this black one. Like, hello. I'm going to put it right here. Oh, honey. That's not a joke. Not a joke. Then I'm going ahead and going to take vinyl. Oh, you see, so vinyl wasn't that bad compared to Donna, like going in with. Okay, let's put vinyl right next to this one. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wasn't... That black is definitely there. It's not the prettiest swatch I've ever done, but you guys get the point. That black is like there. It's in your face. It's like, wow. Now, if I was being like 100 with you guys, this black, this one from the Face Candy felt a little bit chalky. Just a little. Not that extreme. Not like compared to some other palettes that they've come out with. Not extreme. I am gonna say this. It is noticeable to me that the Face Candy, the black one, this one right here. Sorry if I'm looking this way. It's just my mirror is this way. But this one, the Face Candy one, seems like more of a deeper black, like almost a more true black than the Too Faced one. This one's like black. This one's like, see your point, black. It's still black, but this one's a deeper black. I think I'm done because Soul Train, this color right here, and this color right here is called Flashback. Those are like really transition shades, and they do look similar in the palettes. I want to go ahead into this eye look, guys. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do one side of my face with Too Faced and the other side I'm going to do with Face Candy. You are not going to know beforehand which side is which. I'm going to do them and you're going to see the process of it, and then at the end when I show the look that I came up with, you guys are going to try and guess which side is Too Faced and which side is Face Candy. That's all. And then once you make your guesses, and then try to put it down below without cheating. Don't fast forward. Don't do it. Try not to cheat. Put your answer down below and then find out if you're right. Whether if it was the left eye or the right eye, whichever one, okay? So that's it. That's all I have to say for now. Wait, okay. I'm not going to use a white base primer. Not going to, because I want to see how this palette performs on its own. And the reason why I say this palette is because I already know how the Too Faced palette works. I have it. I've played with it. I've made looks with this. I love this palette. I don't need to know how that works. But this one, I don't know. So to be fair, I'm going to have no white base for both. Both of them are just going to have concealer, which I already have in my eyes. They're just going to have concealer, and we're just going to be fair, and that's about it. I am going to put setting powder right under my eyes because Face Candy, this bad boy, they are known to have a little bit of fallout, and I'm just not in the mood to like redo my entire face. To avoid that, I'm going to put some setting powder on my face. Okay, you guys, so that's enough talking. We're going to go ahead into this eye look. Alright, you guys, so I just played with a bunch of colors because I really wanted to see the differences between the two palettes. So now's the time that you guys try and guess which side is which. Which one is my left eye? Which one is my right eye? Let me know down below. Don't cheat. Just try and guess, guys, which one you think it's which. Based on the performance that you just saw me do in terms of an eye look, what do you think? Which side is which? There was one thing that kind of stuck out, but I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to. But if you're paying attention to the swatches, you might be able to guess automatically which side is Face Candy and which side is Too Faced. Just saying. Little hint, okay? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some liner and lashes. We're gonna go ahead and talk about how I feel about the Face Candy Disco Fever palettes. Alright, you guys, so I went ahead and I put on some lashes, liner, and I went and put on my lippy. And I'm just loving how this look came out. At first I was like, I would not wear this outside. And now I'm like, yeah, I just might. Now it's time for me to reveal which side is which. So this side is Face Candy and this side is Too Faced. Look at that, you guys. Like, that's insane. Like, I cannot believe it. The similarity is undeniable. This palette is 100% a dupe for this palette. I don't care if anybody tells you, it is 100% a dupe. So let's get deeper into this palette and how I feel about it. So I left it exactly as is when I was going in with the brush. It does have a little bit of fallouts, but I mean nothing fell out on my face, not even on the powder that I put, my setting powder, when I put extra, nothing was there. So I mean, no big deal, right? It's $16, guys. $16, and this baby did the same thing that this one did, okay? This one, $49. 16. Hello. I mean, I'll leave that up to you. You let me know, okay? Because I'm gonna let you know right now, this is the first Face Candy palette that I'm actually obsessed over. This palette is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And I'm really happy that finally I could really love a Face Candy palette without any complaints. The only thing I'm going to tell you guys is that it has a little bit of a kick up, but honestly it is not that bad, not compared to previous palettes that they came out with. This formula is better in my opinion. This formula performed better as well. The mattes in this palette went on beautifully. They blended beautifully. The payoff of these shades are incredible. Now, here's the real tea. Here's the tea that I was like, oh, I'm a little bit shook. So if you guys paid attention to the swatches, you noticed that the Face Candy Black, this color right here, Vinyl, what to me was a deeper black, was a more true black in my opinion, versus the other black in the Too Faced palette. And guess what? It actually showed in my look today. When I went in with that black on this side, it was like, there. It was like, oh, okay. I went in with the same amount of pressure that I did for both palettes. I made sure that I was doing everything fair, and I used the same brush as well. Every time I did a shadow with a specific brush for one palette, I did the same thing for the other. And this black was, wow, it blew the Too Faced black out the water in my opinion. I had to go back into the black for Too Faced to get it to the same payoff as this one. So I was really happy to see that because this is $49 and that's $16. So the fact that a $16 palette did better with the black shade, I was like, oh, okay. Now the shimmers in this one I think did perform better. The Too Faced one, this gold one went on with like one coating. It was there. The green one also did amazing. I love this palette, so honestly it's not about this palette right now, okay? It's not about it. This palette, I did have to go in like maybe one or two more times for the green one to get it to look like this one from the Too Faced, but I mean, look guys, I got it there. So what? You go in just a little bit more times and boom, it's there. And it's not like an annoyance where you have to continuously build up the color. You don't. And you can go in with a dry brush. I went in with a dry brush. I did not wet my brush at all. This showed up beautifully. Ooh, that just reminded me. There was another bit of tea. So the Too Faced palette, this pink one right here called New Money, I went in with a dry brush and I didn't like how it showed up on my eye. And honestly, I've used this palette a few times and I haven't used this pink one like that so much. I've used the purple because y'all know I love purple. I've used, you know, the golds. I've usually used more of the browns and the golds, but and I've used the silver one, which by the way looks bomb. But I really didn't use the pink like that. I think I swatched it a long time ago, but I didn't use it like that. So when I went in with a dry brush, I thought it was going to be the same kind of payoff that the other ones gave me, but it wasn't. So I went in with a finger to get it to show more. When I went in with a dry brush for this palette, DJ, that color DJ, you did not need no finger. That thing showed up and it was there, and I was so happy. It had me a little shook, and this palette just really lived up to being a dupe to this one, because this one really is amazing. I love this one. So honestly, it is 100% up to you guys. I'll leave it 100% up to you. If you want to pay $16 for this or $49 for this, completely up to you. Now, I love Too Faced. I love that company. I love their ideas. I love their products. I love the smell. I love them. So knowing me, I'll still spend a pretty coin on their palettes because most of the time their palettes are great. Most of the time. Now, Face Candy, my faith has been restored in this company through this palette, because this palette is just... oh, it's just a dream. And it is $16 on the ShopHush app. So if you have no idea what the ShopHush app is and you're sleeping on that app, please wake up and go get it, because you're not gonna regret this, guys. And by the way, not affiliated with this app, not affiliated at all. I don't get paid. I'm not an influencer. I don't get any PR packages. I pay for everything with my coin. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is amazing. You can get this palette and make the same looks that you wanted to with this palette. $16, $49, up to you guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Now, before I end this video, I wanted to give a quick shout out to one of my subscribers. I got something in the mail today that really just touched me so much, like, because I did not expect this. I didn't expect anybody to get me anything. So a subscriber got me something, and she got me this. This is, first of all, I wish you guys could feel this. It's absolutely beautiful. It's Disney Enchanted Beauty fragrance, of course influenced by Beauty and the Beast, which I absolutely love. And look at this. Look how beautiful it is. It has a little, of course, story about Beauty and the Beast. It has a fragrance which smells amazing, and I'm just literally shook to my very core. I didn't expect something like this, and it was just really nice. She gave me a little card as well, just saying really nice things. I want to keep that to myself, but it was just really sweet of her. I'm gonna let you know right now off the back, to everybody who's watching and listening right now, you do not have to get me anything at all. This is not, I'm not saying this to say, hey, send me stuff. No. That's not how this works. I don't want you to think that at all. This is just me saying thank you publicly to her, because it was just such a nice thing that she did. It was just wow. It really was really nice. I mean, I know I'm the person that usually gives, but it was nice. It was just really nice. The things that she said on the card, it really just, it hit me hard. So thank you, Chantal. I'm just, thank you. I don't know what to say, because I was just completely flushed when I opened the box. I was like, what is this? Like, I'm going to wear this at tonight after I take my shower. I'm gonna wear this tomorrow when I go to work. I'm gonna wear this everywhere, and I'm gonna just be like, I smell like a flower. So leave me alone. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts down below about the Face Candy Disco Fever palette. Let me know how you think it did up against the big and bad Too Faced company, because this company just is not a joke. It is $49, okay? And this one's $16. So let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you think it's a complete get, or if you're like next. Let me know. Give me your thoughts. Everything. Give me the tea. Alright guys, so that's all for today. I do have a bunch of videos that I'm editing all at once. I stopped what I was doing because I know that you guys were like, Chris, make sure you tell me the tea on this palette. So I stopped what I was doing just so I could record this. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to post this one first, and then I have more coming. So look out for some stuff. I know I always say that, guys, but it's really true. I really do have a lot of stuff coming. It's just so much going on at once. It's really hot in here, so I'm gonna end this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night, sweet dreams. I'll see you guys on the next one, or a wonderful day, by the way. Not sure what time you're watching this. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.